Oh, look. Oh, there's a bear. There's a bear. Bree, there's a bear.
We're committed to showing you how we teach our dogs literally everything, from basic skills to raising emotionally intelligent and well-behaved dogs. Subscribe to see how we do it all. Welcome to the dog training experience. Click thumbs up for a new video. Guys, it is so surprising to find out how few people know about this food for dogs. It is like nothing else on the market. It's called Nom Nom. It comes completely frozen. You throw it in the freezer and you just rotate out the food every couple of days as they defrost in the fridge. As you can see, they're pre-portioned. The food is so good, you don't even want to set it on the ground. It feels like it should be eaten at the table. I know a lot of people use it in combination with other food that they give their dog, and that makes it budget friendly while still giving you so many of the benefits of a fresh food diet. Beef mash! Ooh, look at this. Beef, potatoes, eggs, carrots, and peas, and you can see all of the ingredients in there. You know you can breathe between bites, right, Veronica? If you're just a little bit curious about this food and how it affects your dog, Nom Nom is gonna make it super easy to try. They're giving you half off a 2-week trial, so you can make up your mind. Go to my special link, I'll have it in the description, trynom.com/Zak.
I feel like I'm inside of some type of French painting or something. Oh, look. Oh, there's a bear. There's a bear. Bree, there's a bear. Right there. Bree!
A wild grizzly bear's gotta be one of the most exciting things you can see in nature. And their reputation is that they fear no animal.
That's a grizzly bear right there, I believe. You can tell that's a grizzly bear by the hump. It's looking right at us, too. I need to look behind me. Can you make sure there's not a bear behind me?
Yep, there's not, just me.
I wonder if it's thinking about coming over here. I got plenty of room. I know they're quick, but I'm pretty sure I could get away if I had to. Wow. Look at you. Are you smelling us?
Yes.
Then it occurred to me what probably occurs to everyone who has a dog after they see a bear.
I wonder if I should do some training with Inertia in the presence of a bear.
I want to see if I'm able to get Inertia's attention on me. I also want to make sure that Inertia doesn't bark at this bear, further escalating a situation. So giving her access, safe access, hopefully. Look at that thing. At this distance is what I'm hoping to do to desensitize her and give her that exposure. But wow, that is not a small bear. Throughout Inertia's early life, she was always excited to see other animals, from squirrels to mules to moose and everything in between. So much so that she would lose all composure sometimes due to excitement or being unsure or being downright scared sometimes. Now, I've been testing Inertia very consistently and regularly, especially over the last 18 months or so, around animals and really trying to work within her limit. I love that Inertia is acknowledging the bear right now, but not barking. She sees it. This is really great, so maybe she's not quite as surprised next time she sees it, because the most important thing when encountering wildlife like this is that our dogs are under control and not making matters worse. Inertia, come.
Holy cow.
Good girl. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Come.
There you go. Good girl.
You're doing so good. Since Veronica isn't as trained as Inertia yet, this is still a good chance to show her a bear and let her observe it while not asking her to do anything at all. Remember, small steps are your friend in dog training.
Yep. Well, Zak's showing Veronica, and the bear has decided to swim at us again. Oh my goodness.
He's just a curious bear.
Yeah. He's looking for his breakfast, just like you. Good
You're
girl.
doing a good job. Relax. We're going to relax when we see a bear. I'm feeling her heart rate.
Good girl.
Her heart rate's a little bit increased, but not so much so. We want to consider our dog's mental health, consider what life stage they're at, evaluate their emotional state at every moment we're training them, and we really want to consider any stress that they may have during experiences like this. But the aim is to expose them to events like this without causing an overreaction. And this very unique setup allows us to have a pretty healthy distance while also giving the dog some exposure to what a grizzly bear looks, acts, and smells like. The bear's coming right at us.
Now, yeah, we can go.
So it was time to go on to our next dog training adventure, and it's worth mentioning that Bree and I are traveling in separate cars on this journey. Bree, come in.
It's okay. Hey, I'm trying to film an outburst of my dog at this train right now, But I don't know what to do. Actually, if you have advice, I'll take some. Good
She's
girl.
back in the crate, is that right?
Yeah, that's the reason I don't really know how to reinforce, but she's good. She's being a little more quiet now that she hears you, actually. Good girl, Veronica. That's quiet.
In some cases, it's not always about positively reinforcing behavior. Sometimes it's about reassurance and tolerance, as it is here with Veronica. Trains sometimes cause an emotional display of vocalization from Veronica on road trips, and that's okay.
Veronica, I'm very proud of you for being quiet. That's called a train. That's normal. Over.
Good girl. Thank you. I think that was helpful. Good girl, Veronica.
It was time to get settled at our next spot, which just happened to be, you guessed it, right next to a train track. Looks like we're going to have some additional training opportunities here.
You're doing much better with that train.
When it comes to barking, so much of dog training is centered around getting dogs to stop barking. But those underlying emotions shouldn't be ignored. In this case, Veronica is likely thrown off by a train at such close range, and she continues to bark a bit. But her overall body language and emotional state seem to suggest that she's becoming a little more comfortable with the train.
Yes, good one. That was very good. You looked right at the train.
Now, Bree is a master at pairing the treats, something desirable, with the presence of a train, something that seems to cause some anxiety with Veronica.
Quiet.
This is a great example of counter conditioning. Veronica has a decent understanding of relax from past training, so Bree is drawing upon that skill and that experience and the fun association of getting good treats when she relaxes to counter this anxious response, which manifests as repetitive barking. I cover how to do a lot of this desensitizing in both of my books. I'll have links below.
We've been driving for 4 days. These dogs have not gotten enough exercise. So I'm just out here chilling with Inertia, playing with her.
Even though Inertia is pretty well adjusted to the world, I'm really focused on maintaining and improving her social skills in public.
I'm able to get some work done out here while doing some Screensaver training with Inertia. It's a nice quiet environment with the occasional passerby on the path over here. So really good experience for her. Socialization never stops. She's on a long lead. I've attached her leash to a 10-foot tie out over here just to maintain control of the environment while I work. There's a dog in the distance over there that she's looking at right now, and she's a little curious, so I'm gonna try and keep her calm right now. Inertia, lie down. Good girl. Relax. I want to be like these guys playing fetch in the park. They got the right idea. I'm right there with you guys. That is the life.
Even though my dog Inertia is generally calm around other dogs, I still make sure to regularly expose her to different stimuli in a relaxed state. This helps to ensure that she remains calm and collected in various situations. And since Inertia is already in a relaxed state after playing some fetch earlier, she is particularly receptive to training and desensitization at this time.
It's not beneath Inertia to get excited by a puppy walking by. So I just wanted to really make sure that I reminded her how I expect her to behave, pay attention to me when I ask for her attention. Because at the end of the day, we have to take responsibility for keeping our dogs under control, especially in public like we are right now. I'd say she's adjusting very well.
Exposure to novel environments is a critical part of dog training to me. I believe that exposing dogs to new environments is an essential part of training, and one of my favorite methods is called Screensaver training, where I allow my dog to observe the world passing by from a safe and secure place. I find this type of training can be incredibly valuable in helping dogs learn and adapt to new surroundings.
This is another great benefit to Screensaver dog training. I mean, we're letting her observe the boat. That's throwing her off a little. She's now seeing that glassy water start to move around a lot. That wasn't happening before. She's been getting more and more comfortable with water. We've been kind of letting her do it on her own terms. Throw me that Frisbee. Don't throw it in the water.
But it can't hurt to give her some encouragement to explore the water.
Good, there we go. Good girl.
Now, this place that we're staying at does require dogs be on a lead.
We've now got Veronica and Inertia on really long tie outs. We're trying to give them a lot of freedom here, and they look completely content. I don't think they mind being on the tie out. I mean, you can see in Inertia's case, it's quite a long one. One of the biggest benefits to trips like this, I just can't emphasize this enough, getting to show your dogs new places. This is especially important for a young dog like Veronica. We've been really going out of our way to show her new places and to teach her how to act normal in those places, or to have good manners, I should say. You want a settle? That works. It's a nice settle. And we've got Veronica out here. Veronica, you can see how she's using that nose right now. Doesn't seem too hyper aroused, nor does she seem too lethargic. She's stimulated right now.
It's normal for dogs to be easily distracted when outside or in unfamiliar places due to all of the interesting sights, smells, and sounds.
Veronica, come. Good girl, that's what I'm talking about. Good girl, let go, and there it is. Good girl, yeah. And go. 2 in a row, what's up? Good girl, yeah. Who's on fire? Who's on fire?
Veronica is making so much progress with her Frisbee training, and we're going to go into that in more depth later. However, there may be some challenges ahead, as training in a peaceful rural setting may be easier than in a bustling city. We'll address those challenges as they come up.
Nom Nom is a really premium food choice for your dog. They're giving you half off a 2-week trial. Go to my special link, trynom.com/Zak.